Have you ever quietly wondered, do I really matter to him? Not just through his words, but through his silence, his gestures, and the little things he does when no one's watching. The truth is, love isn't always loud. Sometimes it hides in the small details, in the way he looks at you when you're not looking, in the way he remembers things you never thought he noticed. And that's what makes it powerful, because it's real. In today's video, we're diving deep into 7 subtle but emotionally powerful signs that reveal you hold a special place in his heart. These signs aren't about grand gestures or social media romance. They are quiet, rare, and deeply meaningful. So stay with me till the very end, because if you recognize even one of these, you'll finally understand how deeply you're valued, even if he never says the words out loud. Sign 1. He senses your emotions before you even say a word. Have you ever noticed how he seems to just know when something's off? You smile, you say you're fine, but he can see through it. He notices the pause in your laughter, the heaviness in your voice, the silence between your sentences. That's emotional connection. When a man truly values you, he becomes tuned into your energy, like he can feel your emotions even before you express them. Psychologists call this empathetic attunement. It's when someone's emotions sync with yours on a subconscious level. And here's the beautiful part. He doesn't ignore it. He checks in, softly asking, "Are you okay?" Even when you insist you're fine. That single question holds more love than 1,000 "I love yous," because it means your emotions affect him, your happiness matters to him, and that's something rare. Sign 2. He respects your boundaries, not out of fear, but out of love. A man who truly values you never pushes where you've drawn a line. He doesn't make you feel guilty for saying no, and he doesn't pressure you to share more than you're ready to. He understands that love isn't control, it's freedom. True care means giving you space when you need it, patience when you're quiet, and trust when you're distant. Psychologists say, respecting boundaries is one of the purest forms of emotional maturity. It means he values your comfort as much as his own desires. So, when he steps back instead of forcing closeness, when he gives you time to breathe instead of demanding answers, he is saying, "I love you enough to honor your peace." That's not weakness, that's strength in its most loving form. Sign 3. He lets you see his vulnerable side. Strong men don't open up easily. They hide behind confidence, behind jokes, behind silence. But if he's ever shown you his insecurities, his fears, or the parts of himself he hides from the world, that's not small. That's him trusting you. It's one of the most powerful signs that you hold a special place in his heart. Because vulnerability is not about weakness. It's about safety. It means he feels safe enough around you to drop the armor. When he says, "I've never told this to anyone," or when he admits he's scared or uncertain, he's not just talking, he's letting you into his emotional world, and that's sacred. It means you're not just someone he likes, you're someone he feels understood by. Sign 4. He values your opinions and seeks your thoughts. When a man truly values you, your words hold weight. He doesn't just ask for your opinion to be polite. He genuinely listens. He pauses before big decisions and says, "What do you think?" Because your perspective matters to him. This is one of the most underrated forms of love. Respect. It's his way of saying, "I trust your mind as much as I adore your heart." Even if he doesn't always agree with you, the fact that he includes you in his thought process shows something deeper. He sees you as his partner, not a bystander. That's emotional partnership. That's love in its mature form. Sign 5. He remembers the little things that matter to you. Anyone can remember your birthday or your favorite color, but a man who truly values you remembers the things that define you. He remembers your dreams, the story you told once and never repeated, the way your voice changes when you talk about something that matters to you. He doesn't just store this information, he acts on it. If you told him your mother's birthday is important to you, he reminds you. If you said you love watching sunsets, he drives you somewhere just to see one. Psychologists say remembering details about someone you love is a form of emotional presence. It means your priorities have become his too. That's not ordinary attention. That's devotion, quiet, thoughtful, and rare. Sign 6. He makes sacrifices for your happiness. Love isn't just what someone says, it's what they give up. He might skip his plans just to be with you, change his schedule to make time, or simply do small things that make your life easier without ever making you feel like you owe him. That's real care, unspoken, selfless, and genuine. Psychologists describe this as emotional generosity, the willingness to prioritize someone else's well-being without expecting anything in return. And when he does it again and again, quietly, without keeping score, it's not habit, it's love. Because anyone can claim to care, but only someone who truly values you will choose your happiness over convenience. Sign 7. He protects your dignity, even when you're not around. This one says everything. When someone values you deeply, their respect for you doesn't end when you walk away. They speak of you kindly, even in your absence. They never let others mock, gossip, or question your worth. And if someone tries, they shut it down. Not to prove a point, but because they can't bear to see your name disrespected. That's loyalty, not the loud kind that shows off, but the quiet kind that never wavers. Psychologists say this behavior reflects deep emotional integrity because it's not performative. It's love rooted in respect. He honors you not just as his partner, but as a woman, with your own mind, dreams, and dignity. And when a man does that, you don't just hold a place in his heart, you become part of it. So the next time you wonder if you truly matter to him, don't look for the big declarations. Look for the small, quiet moments. The way he listens when no one else does. The way he checks in when you're silent. The way he respects your space, your mind, your emotions. Those are the signs that reveal his heart. The signs that show you're not just someone he likes, you're someone he deeply values. Because real love doesn't always shout. Sometimes it simply shows up. If you love this video, beautiful soul, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more deep, feminine, and psychology-inspired insights on love, connection, and emotional healing. Your heart deserves to be understood, and I'll be right here helping you decode it.